hate to say it, but we're going to lose a defensive back and wide receiver to the portal. Says Nick.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, and
It's going to happen. Yeah.
that's the thing that we'll have to look out for, because like the portal is starting on Wednesday officially. Because I remember, and
But
I
he's got to,
know,
hey, Mr. Harden, you got to make a prediction of who you predicting is going to jump the train.
but I remember watching the Bama Standard this morning, where our buddy Stephen M. Smith was on from where we had him on from Iron Bowl week, and
Mhm.
yeah, I asked him on the Bama Standard Network on YouTube this morning. And I asked him what's a position we need. We need O lineman, obviously, and we need a tight end. So there's going to be some people looking to go to Alabama to be an offensive lineman for the Crimson Tide. And there's going to be a star tight end somewhere along the line. There's some key guys somewhere.
Oh, we need a left and right tackle.
Exactly.
No.
Because like we need a tight end like a baby needs milk. I mean, we need to get someone rocket coming on in, rocking and rolling. Because don't get me wrong, we got some star tight ends waiting in the wings, but they're not going to be enrolling yet. I mean, I don't think they can attend college early yet. No.
Well, the thing, Jack, I don't like this because now these guys have gone through spring and going through the crap of going through spring practice. I mean, I've done it, many times and stuff like that, and going through all of this. Now they're letting these, guys transfer portals and that kind of stuff. And then whatever. All right, so now you have an offensive line that number one in the spring, and they played their little scripted spring game just now. And so they're comfortable with each other. They're getting their checks, they're getting their communication, all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, here we go. Here we are. Here comes some new guy thrown in the mix, never been in town. Nobody knows him. Here we come. Johnny come lately. And blah, blah, blah. And then now everybody's supposed to, it's a professional model and stuff like that, but college. These guys are young. All of a sudden these guys show up, and then now a guy was projected in the spring game to be a starter, 92nd team. What do you think he's feeling? What's the new dynamics with regard to that? So I just don't like it. How many opportunities are we going to give these guys to float around and find them a home?
Well, and Coach DeBoer talked about his take on the portal in the press conference, and it's somewhere where he was warning everybody that the grass is not always greener on the other side. And that's what he talked about too.
Well, it comes to a point as a coach, you're like, screw it. I'm happy with what I got. I like my players. Just screw it. I don't, Dabo Sweeney, he gets a lot of criticism because he doesn't, lean on the portal for every, but seriously, there comes a point where you just, continuity and all that kind of stuff. You got to cut it off. And it's not, and it's not fair to the coaches, not fair to the players. It's not fair to the fans, nobody, for the NCAA. All right. Now, all of a sudden, you got these little window. Now you can transfer again. So then you leave, you're at Colorado, you leave, you transfer in Alabama, and then all of a sudden, spring didn't work out the way you planned. So now you're going to transfer in Florida. Duh. What are we thinking?
Yeah. Well, Nick Harden says Bubba Hampton, we can't lose Rico Scott.
I don't think we'll lose Rico.
Oh man. I threw 3 touchdowns in one day when I was in high school. Coach put me in. We'd have won. It's like,
You
nah,
Napoleon Dynamite and me.
yep, Napoleon Dynamite. That's right. And we got a roll tide to everyone from everywhere. From Ephraim. Roll tide, roll to you too, Ephraim.
Mm.
Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Crimson Tide Live in the chat. You were in for a wonderful show Monday nights at 6 p.m. Central Time, and you are gonna love the college show Thursday nights 9 p.m. Central Time, where we take your calls. That is for sure. But yeah, I think Alabama will be fine, and I know that there's some worries that we could lose Austin Mack. Like that does kind of worry me a bit because like you don't want to be in a position where you got only two quarterbacks that are on your roster. You don't want that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And Mike Norvell, Nick. And Mike Norvell. You can't build a championship team with the portal. Just ask Kiffin. Agreed. I mean, like Kiffin and Norvell. Yeah. I mean, it's like you don't want to get overly reliant on the recruiting classes, but you don't want to get overly reliant on the portal. You got to have a little bate chocolate. Just like mix them both in.
yeah. Well, I'm going back to quarterback. I mean, it's very rare that you're going to lose two quarterbacks in a single season. So, meaning third team. It's very rare the third team would be called up to and it happens, but it's very rare. So, if Alabama is down to Ty Simpson and Keelan, so be it. If Keelan's not happy, I mean Alabama down to an Austin, whatever. But it's very rare you wind up with a third team quarterback playing during other mop up job, that kind of stuff. You give them some experience and usually a young player and stuff like that. So I'm not too concerned about that. Um, uh, for me, I just feel like it's going to be Ty Simpson and whoever the battle now becomes between Keelan and Austin Mack. But
Yeah.
Ty Simpson's your quarterback right now. And I'm okay with it. I watched him. I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
There's not a quarterback controversy at Alabama. It's Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
Controversy will probably be who's number two, who's the backup.
I think that's gonna be a Keelan. That's number 2. That's no worries there. I just don't want Austin Matt leaving because like
Yeah, and as a coach, I mean, as a head coach too, you got to also think how many different scripts how many different controversies do I want to create out there, and how many dramas? I mean, these are little 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. How much drama do I need to generate? Sometimes you got to. I think Coach Saban was and Coach Brian, both of them, just hard asses, and this is what it's going to be, all this other kind of stuff. But we'll see how much of a hard ass Coach DeBoer is.
there we go.
Settle it. Boom. This is the way it is.
There we go.
Deal with it. If you don't like it, transfer.
We appreciate it, Nick. We appreciate you checking out Crimson Tide Live. You're in for a wild ride every week. And Anitra says, "Roll Tide, fellas. Roll Tide, roll to you too." We thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Crimson Tide Live. And we've got several days until kickoff, which let me see. It's 131 days till week 0, which means 138 days till kickoff of the 2025 Alabama Crimson Tide season. So we're on our way. We're on our way. Magic is coming.
Yeah. Summer.
Summer. Where do we begin? It's like there's 104 days summer vacation.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh, nope. It's like some of you might have gotten that reference, some of you might have not gotten it, but that's okay.